Now is when we get a reality check. We start looking at other sites that are ranking for the keywords that we're interested in. So we initially look at competitive data by simply going to the search engines and seeing what kind of competition exists for our products. I'm going to use two terms here that are separated simply by a singular and plural, one little letter, the S at the end of tour. So for example, when we search Google for a Napa Valley wine tour, we have over 3 million results. When we search for Napa Valley wine tours, plural, we have only 750,000 results. Immediately, this should show an opportunity that for the singular version of the word, there are over 3 million results. For the plural version of the word, less than 1 million. This is our initial indication of competition in these different phrases. And it's normal that you're going to see this disparity, even among singular versus plural or synonyms or other words that are used. Now, going into some of the competition tools that are out there, I've mentioned a few of these already, but the Moz keyword tool, SpyFu, SEMrush, or LinkDex, they all do basically the same thing, and a lot of them use the same competitive data. Now, a lot of the keyword research tools allow a level of assessing the competition. In Raven Tools, in the Keyword Manager, we can see all of our keywords that we've added into the project. So for example, California Hot Springs, according to Google AdWords, that's where Raven receives its keyword data from, there are almost 3,000 searches a month. And when you look at the competition level, Raven presents that simply as a green bar. The lower the bar, the lower the competition. The higher the bar, the higher the competition. So for a phrase like California Hot Springs, as you can see, there are more searches for that phrase than most other phrases on the page, and a low level of competition. As we go down further towards the words that we looked at earlier, we can see that Napa Valley Wine Tour and Napa Valley Wine Tours are listed here. Wine Tours receives a few thousand searches as compared to Wine Tour receiving a few hundred searches. And for both words, the competition level is very high. Now going over to the Moz tool, we can go through and look at our keywords here. Now Moz is receiving its keyword information from the Bing search engine, and then comparing the amount of searches with the amount of websites in Bing's database, you then receive a keyword difficulty score. So for Napa Valley Wine Tours, we have about 2,300, 2,500 searches a month. For Napa Valley Wine Tour, about 800 to 900 searches a month. Both have a pretty even difficulty score between the amount of searches and the amount of competition online. So a keyword difficulty score of 57 is not bad compared to a keyword difficulty score of 67%. I find that most of the words you're going to go after are in that 50 to 60% range. However, if you find some opportunities down the 30 and 40%, those are ones that are definitely worth evaluating. Essentially, when we start looking at keyword competition, the amount of search volume plus the amount of competition equals the level of opportunity. And you can always find opportunity when you're looking at these two elements, and you may be able to find that one opportunity that will allow you to take control of a specific niche in the market and get high visibility for a great phrase.